So I have a story for you. So and then the woman starts getting really, really loud. No, you can't be switching seats. What if someone steals this and whatnot? And she starts throwing all sorts of stories. I was like, okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So what I'm about to tell you is a story that I usually laugh about, but it's something that really touched me, like from the bottom of my heart, it touched me. And it was very embarrassing. But anyway, before I get into that, I would just like to say I have reached my first milestone. My first milestone was to reach 100 subscribers, and we reached that a couple of days ago. So I'd just like to say thank you to all of you guys that have subscribed to my channel. And yeah, keep coming back, keep watching my videos. I will keep getting better, and my content will get more interactive and more interesting. Yes. Also, if you probably have noticed that I've changed my channel name. And what else have I changed? My channel name, that is to highlight on the change of direction I'm taking. That was supposed to be followed by a reintroduction video, but I decided, okay, I'm going to do that a bit later on. So I'm just saying thank you. And yeah, I've changed my channel name because I'm changing my focus in terms of how I want to do things, but it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just changing how I'm doing it. So I am taking this video in the washroom because I just figured out that the lighting here, it's not perfect, but it's kind of okay. It's good. It's better than my room. And my roommates are also sleeping. I didn't want to make noise for them, so I think this is the best spot so far. Anyway, so get into this video. This story comes from last year, not too long ago actually, it was last year. So as most of you know, I am under scholarship and I'm in Russia for my education. So there's a lot of things that happen before you come here, right? So after you're chosen for the interviews and all that, and you're selected, so you have to start doing your lessons for the Russian language in Zambia before you come here, because you have to be a bit prepared to be in the country, because here you rarely find people speaking English, so you have to know a bit of the language, right? So yeah. So during those times when I was at the Russian center, the few months leading up to our flight to Russia, I met this girl. Let's call her, I don't know what to call her, but just so I met this girl, right? So I developed a fondness for this girl. I also wanted to be near her and to talk to her and all that, right? So yeah, so you understand. That's how I met this girl. This girl becomes my crush, right? So a few months go on, fast forward now, it's time for us to leave the country, right? So we're at the airport and we're together, and I'm like, so it's the last time I'm going to see you for Lord knows how long. I'm like, yeah, because I have not said this, but she was flying to another city and I was flying to another city. Though we're both in Russia, but our cities are a couple 1,000 miles apart. So yeah, so this is going to be the last time. It's like, what seat are you on? She shows me a seat number. So I'm like, but anyway, I have fondness for this girl. So I'm like, okay, what, maybe I can sit next to you. Like, cool, that would be nice. So I'm like, yes, plan, Monica, I'm going to find this, I'm going to sit next to her. So we're chilling, we're talking, we're doing all those checking in procedures and waiting and whatnot, just all these formalities and whatnot. And yes, so time is going. The person in charge of our group comes. We'll call this person Mrs. Missy. Yes, so Mrs. Missy is in charge of our group, right? So she, what she does is she comes and she's telling us, oh, hurry up guys, and all this and all that, take sit on your seats and all that. So okay, whatever. So we're hurrying, we're going on, we go to the plane. So we're on the plane now, right? So we all sit on our original seats. So I want to sit next to my crush. Of course, it's the last time I'm going to say, of course I want to sit next to my crush, right? So I go and ask the air hostess, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? I was trying to find out, is it possible for me to switch seats and sit somewhere else? And she's like, yeah, cool, as long as the person you're switching with is okay with you switching. Like, why not? You can do whatever you want. I'm like, cheers. So I have established that I'm allowed to switch seats, right? So I go ahead and I asked the person sitting next to my crush, I'm like, hey, can I switch seats with you? And he's like, sure. And then I go back to my seat and I get my stuff and I switch seats. Now, before you know this, I was seated next to Mrs. Missy. Mrs. Missy was seated a row behind me. So when I was moving, she knew already like where I was seated, and she knew that when someone else came there, she knew that it meant we had switched seats, right? So when we switched, then she started asking the guy who was seated where I was seated, no, where's the guy who was seated here originally? Why have you switched seats and all that? And she started giving him a lot of pressure, right? And then that guy is like, sat, I can't do this. So he comes to me and is like, yo, bro, you said this is Mrs. Tripping, man. You have to go back to your seat. I'm like, come on, man, just like, no. And she said it's getting really loud, and he's talking to me, and I can still hear she's talking. So it's getting really bad. So I just got up from the seat with my crush. I'm like, okay, I'll see you whenever I'll see you. I said bye to my crush, and then boom. I was like, I guess I'll see you in Dubai. She's like, cool. Yeah. So I went back to my seat, and then the woman starts getting really, really loud. No, you can't be switching seats. What if someone steals this and whatnot? And she starts throwing all sorts of stories. I was like, okay, madam, chill. So now, like, me, I'm a teenager, man. This is too much embarrassment for me to deal. I'm like, madam, chill. Chill. Okay, I didn't say chill, but I was like telling her, I'm sorry, I understand. Okay, now it's okay, it's over. No, she's getting loud and she's talking. And it was starting to get attention in the plane, right? Then she's like, these children are very difficult. That's the problem with them. When they don't fly, they want to cause a lot of confusion because it's their first time on a plane. No, they don't know this is not a bus where you can switch seats. I'm like, you're taking this to a whole different level. You need to chill. I asked the air hostess and she was okay. They said it's okay for me to switch it. So why are you throwing so much shade on me? But anyway, that happened, and the whole experience passed, and my flight was relatively embarrassing because like everyone around me now just kept on looking at me like, he's a problematic child. And then whenever I stood up to like go to the bathroom or something, everyone would be giving me those, you can't just sit down eyes. And I'm like, okay, no, you need to chill. But anyway, this story was very embarrassing for me. I laugh about it, but like that entire experience was very, very embarrassing for me. Like at that point, I couldn't deal. I just wanted the F to swallow me, but then that would mean like everyone being swallowed. But anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? So there's no real moral to this story. It's just that some people are insensitive to the plight of a young man in a crush who just wants to be with his crush for the last time. Like, how can you be so insensitive, man? Just like, let the boy have his time, please. Anyway, the moral of this story is equals to 0. It's basically just for, there's nothing you get from this story. It's just for entertainment and for you to enjoy. So thank you for watching. I think my story ends there. I will be sharing more stories, but like I'll try to put more flesh or meat or lessons in them. But like I like telling stories, so I'll be sharing more stories from my life and all that. If you have reached the end of this video, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. You keep me motivated. It's really hard as a certain YouTuber. You're trying so hard, you're planning your videos, you're trying to post every now and then, but like there's very little to show for it. I plan my video for hours and I film it and I shoot it and I finish and I edit it for hours and hours and hours. In short, the whole process of making and planning and everything goes to like 10 hours, right? And then I post the video and then I post it and then it only gets like 15 views. And then from those people those 15 views, I can tell you my analytics, right? My analytics show me. And then the average view time is like for like 2 minutes. out of this whole 10-minute video I made, which took me like hours and hours to shoot and edit, it's very discouraging. But you who gets to the end of this video, I appreciate you. You make it all worthwhile. You make me feel like I'm going forward. So if you reach the end of this video, comment something like, I also like cherries, something that will make me that, oh, there's a real person who really, get into the end of my videos. So I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching my video, and see you in the next one. Peace. I have to do this again. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.
It was a nightmare.